think we're on time, actually. Mindfulness meditation is a practice that allows us to direct and maintain non-judgmental attention to the experience of our bodies and minds in the present moment. There are 3 skills that mindfulness meditation teaches. The first skill is to focus on whatever is happening in our bodies or minds from moment to moment. Such focus is not usually what we engage in as we go about our daily lives, paying attention mostly to other people and whatever it is we're doing. Mindfulness meditation is an opportunity to look inward for a few minutes to see what is happening to us. This first skill is often called concentration. The second skill is to maintain that focus, but maintenance doesn't mean that your focus won't wander. Maintenance means to be aware of the wandering attention, and each time you are so aware, bringing your attention back to what's going on in your body or mind. The third skill is to learn to be non-judgmental about what you find when you focus on your body or mind, and to be non-judgmental about your wandering mind. We regularly practice snippets of mindfulness meditation during our services at MVUU, commonly to focus on our breathing at the beginning of each meditation. This is a short practice of the mindfulness skill of concentration. Other types of meditation may focus on the silent repetition of a set of words called a mantra that vary with the religious tradition in which the meditation is taught. Another form of mindfulness meditation is called open monitoring. That is the type of practice I will lead this morning. Open monitoring allows a shift in focus. I'm going to lead 2 open monitoring meditations adapted from meditations led by John Kabat-Zinn. The first is a body scan. A body scan is both relaxing and illuminating, as it allows each person to become aware of each part of their body and the sensations there that can range from a variety of painful, annoying, or pleasant sensations to no sensation at all. No sensation at all is a perfectly okay sensation. Whatever is happening is what you want to become aware of non-judgmentally, that is, with acceptance. And acceptance is a key part of the meditation. It's a whole different approach to self-knowledge from the narrative we are all used to. Kabat-Zinn's body scan takes 45 minutes. A full body scan would start from the feet and include the arms, focusing on right and left separately. To shorten the meditation, I'm going to ask that we focus only on the torso and the head. A guided body scan meditation is an opportunity to accept what is happening within your body, to let go of the tendency of wanting things to be different from how they are now, and to allow things to be exactly as you find them. It's also an opportunity to let go of judgmental and critical thoughts when they arise. Just do what the exercise guides you to do as best you can. Now, closing your eyes and slowly bringing your attention to the fact that you're breathing. Not trying to control your breath in any way, but simply experiencing it as the air moves in and out of your body. And noticing your abdomen and feeling the sensations there as your belly gently expands and contracts. And experiencing the chest as it expands on the in-breath and deflates on the out-breath. Just experiencing your chest and your belly as you sit here. The muscles of the chest wall, the breasts, the entirety of the front of your body. Just bringing full attention to each breath in each moment. Shift your attention now to your pelvis, from one hip to the other. Noticing your buttocks in contact with the chair and the sensations of contact and of weight. Becoming aware of the region of the genitals and whatever sensations or lack of sensations you are experiencing. And feeling your breath move into this region. Content to be right here as you are right now. Direct your attention now to your back. And just experiencing your back as it is. Letting your breath penetrate and move into every part of your back on the in-breath. And on the out-breath, just letting any tension, any tightness, any holding on, just flow out as much as it will. You may even feel your rib cage in back as well as in front expand on the in-breath. And if you detect any tightness, fatigue, or discomfort in this part of your body, just letting it dissolve and move out with the out-breath. And now focus your attention on your neck and throat. And feel this part of your body. Experiencing what it feels like perhaps when you swallow and when you breathe. Now becoming aware of your face, focusing on the jaw and the chin, just experiencing them as they are. Becoming aware of your lips and your mouth. And becoming aware of your cheeks now and your nose. feeling the breath as it moves in and out at the nostrils. And be aware of your eyes and the entire region around your eyes and eyelids. And if there's any tension, letting it leave as the breath leaves. And now the forehead, letting it soften is to let go of stored emotions. And the temples. And if you sense any emotion associated with the tensions or feelings in your face, just being aware of that. Breathing in and letting the face dissolve into relaxation and stillness. And now become aware of your ears and the back and top of your head. Letting your whole head and face relax. For now, just letting it be as it is, relaxed and at peace. Now letting your breath move through your entire body, all the way from your toes and fingers to the top of your head. In whatever way feels natural for you. Through the entire length of your body. And your mind simply aware of this energy, of this flow of breath. And allowing your body to be as it is, beyond the tendencies of your mind to want everything to be a certain way. Seeing yourself as complete right now, as you are. As the exercise ends, bring your attention back to the room, move a little, and open your eyes.
An aspirant or a postulant to a Buddhist monastery arrived one morning to find that the Zen master was eating breakfast and reading the morning newspaper. And the novice said, "But I thought I heard you say, when you eat, and when you read, just read." And the Zen master said, "But I also could have said, when you eat and read, just eat and read." Multitasking has been identified as the enemy of mindfulness, and we're all almost addicted to multitasking because there's so many things going on out there and so many things demanding our attention. Mindfulness meditation, the New York Times today announced, is a way of reducing chronic stress. Mindfulness meditation is all about awareness. Awareness of who you are, where you are, what your body is telling you, and that you have an opportunity to focus on the present moment. In the Buddhist tradition, mindfulness is not a shutting down of the mind, but a preparation for being fully awake. What are you awake to? The aspiration of meditation is that you overcome any conviction that you are the center of the universe, but that you are a focus of the energies of the universe. I'm not only a self, but I am a moral self. And mindfulness meditation master Mark Musa says, it is not possible to compartmentalize the various aspects of our lives. Our physical, mental, ethical, and spiritual dimensions are all interrelated, and we are holistic beings. Well, a disordered ethical life will stand in the way of any attempts to practice mindfulness meditation. It strains the imagination to think of a thief or a murderer who would be good at mindfulness meditation. Mindfulness begins with some awareness of who we are and where we are in our life's journeys. As a preparation for the persistent practice of mindfulness meditation, I must spend some meditative time being aware of what kind of moral being I am. I alone am responsible for who I am. I am responsible for how I will interact with everyone I meet today. I am responsible for how I will relate to my environment, how I will relate to the things that happen to me, and to how well I will have used the day to become a better human being. Just as we do a body scan to be sure we are all physically there, perhaps we need to do a moral scan, surveying the different areas of our moral lives. I ask myself, do I let anger or hatred or fear affect how I will go about my day? I will endeavor not to harm others by letting my lesser emotions get the better of me. I will endeavor to relate well to everyone I meet today. In mindfulness practice, every act leaves its mark upon our character. The small things we do or not do add up to reveal who we really are. If I am mindful, I will choose my words carefully. I will be mindful of what I say. What I say should be truthful, and what I say should be of some help to others. I will not diminish anyone else by harmful speech, and what I say should be a clear expression of what I think. I can only be a good mindful meditator if I am comfortable with the kind of moral being that I am. The practice of mindful meditation often begins with the reflection of what kind of person I am, of what trajectory or parabola I am carving out for myself. Let's take a couple minutes to perform a moral scan, and I'll give a brief moment after each statement here. What kind of person am I? In the things that I do as I go about my daily life, where is there room for improvement? What do I need to do to be at peace with my moral self?
John Kabat-Zinn is a major figure in the mindfulness meditation. 2 weeks ago on the 60 Minutes TV show, Anderson Cooper interviewed Kabat-Zinn and documented a meditation retreat led by Kabat-Zinn. Both meditations I'm leading are parts of Kabat-Zinn's program called Mindfulness-Based Stress Reduction, affectionately known as MBSR. The goal of this program is to reduce a person's level of chronic stress. Of course, 1 or 2 8-minute meditations won't reduce stress appreciably. It takes consistent practice. MBSR is an 8-week course and requires daily practice of about 45 minutes. Outside of the discipline of a course, many people set aside 10 to 20-minute periods once or twice a day to practice meditation. When I began meditating in 1977, I did 20 minutes in the morning and 20 in the evening. Now I meditate about 20 minutes every morning before beginning my computer and then breakfast routine. Meditation has become an habitual part of my life. Many people ask, why should I meditate? And I've just given you, and Gene has also given you the same reason. Mindfulness meditation can reduce chronic stress, the kind that's bad for your health. There are many studies that show that mindfulness meditation leads to decreased tension and increased ability to experience relaxation. Actually, MBSR has its roots in the Buddhist program to reduce suffering. Clearly, improving health is one way to reduce suffering. And it's a secular rather than a religious goal. The types of mindfulness meditation we were practicing this morning were the subject of an article in the November 2014 issue of Scientific American. That article emphasizes a part of these meditation practices we usually don't think of as important. The process of mind wandering and bringing the mind back to the original process has distinct and beneficial effects on the brain. It's actually a 4-step process that engages different areas of the brain. Let's say you are instructed to focus attention on the sensations in your back, such as we did in the body scan meditation. In the middle of that, you start thinking about coffee hour. That's called mind wandering. Then you remember what you were instructed to do. That's called distraction awareness. Then you reorient your awareness back to the sensations in your back. That's called reorientation of awareness. Finally, you sustain your focus on the sensations until the next mind wandering. This whole process is a necessary part of meditation because it increases your alertness to distraction and strengthens your ability to focus. Mind wandering is therefore not something to discourage you from meditating, and it's not something to criticize yourself for. Just detect it when it happens and refocus on the meditation goal. The next meditation starts with body awareness and then refocuses on the mind. So please close your eyes and allow your body to become still. Bring your attention to the fact that you are breathing. And become aware of the movement of your breath as it comes into your body and as it leaves your body. Not manipulating the breath in any way or trying to change it. Simply being aware of it and the sensations in the belly or chest or nostrils associated with breathing. Being totally here in each moment with each breath. If you notice that your attention is no longer with your breathing, and without judging yourself, bring your attention back to the moment-to-moment observing of the flow of your breathing. Now, as you maintain awareness of your breathing, see if it's possible to expand the field of your awareness so it includes the sense of your body as a whole. Feeling your body from head to toe. And becoming aware of all the sensations in your body, or the lack of sensations. Being here with whatever sensations come up in any moment without judging them, without reacting to them. Just being fully aware of whatever you're experiencing throughout your body. And whenever you notice that your mind has wandered off, just bringing it back to your breathing and the other sensations in your body. As you sit here being fully present, fully with yourself. Now, once again, allowing the field of your awareness to expand. This time, expanding your awareness to include thoughts as they move through your mind. So letting your breathing and sense of your body be in the background and allowing the thinking process itself to be the focus of your awareness. And rather than following individual thoughts and getting involved in the content and going from one thought to the next, simply seeing each thought as it comes up in your mind as a thought, and letting the thoughts just come and go as you sit and dwell in stillness. Witnessing them and observing them, whatever they are. Just observing them as events in the field of your consciousness, as they come into your awareness and they linger and they dissolve. Thoughts can take any form. They can be anticipations of the future or past. They can be worries or memories. They can have any content and can be either neutral or very highly charged. just witnessing your thoughts. If thoughts come up that have fear or annoyance or guilt in them, then just be aware of those emotions, being here and letting these thoughts come and go. Regardless of the feeling that a thought might create for you, just observing it as simply a thought and letting it be here without pursuing it or without rejecting it. If you find yourself at any point drawn into the stream of thinking and you notice that you are no longer observing the thoughts, just coming back to observing them as events and using your breathing and the sense of your body to anchor you and stabilize you in the present. As the meditation ends, move your attention back into the room, move a little, and open your eyes.
A young boy somewhere in China visited a Buddhist monastery, and he saw a pony in the back corral, and he said to the master, "Could I have that pony?" And the master looked at him and said, "If you can totally and absolutely purely concentrate for one whole moment, you can have the pony." So the boy closed his eyes, and after 30 seconds he said, "Can I have the saddle too?" My own practice of meditation includes a walking meditation every morning, and I have 2 circular paths that I'm able to walk so that the distractions are minimal. And I found, again, this really helps me prepare for the day, and it diminishes the stresses or anxieties that might come along in the ordinary course of events. And somehow it prepares me for the larger challenges that we all face periodically in the course of our lives. But the mindfulness meditation we practice does more than just provide us a refuge from the challenges that may assail us. It gives us an opportunity to see how we view ourselves, how we view our world, and how we view our place in that world. As the popular ballad says, "I know who I am by the song that I sing." I know most clearly who I am in those moments of mindful meditation that come my way periodically throughout the day. We are, in fact, mysteries to ourselves, and we reveal ourselves to ourselves, action by action and choice by choice. Every day we have the opportunity to become better human beings, to relate more lovingly to those whom we encounter, and to relate in some better way to the world in which we live. Sometimes we have to stop and reflect. We do not hastily charge into actions. We need to be at peace, and when those turmoils that come our way announce themselves, there has to be a tranquil center somewhere within us to which we can retreat. In mindfulness meditation, we learn to be at peace with whatever reality we encounter. It allows us to be comfortable with the mystery of our existence and the awareness that no explanation we ever come up with quite captures it all, but that we can be at peace with our little corner of the world that we have come to understand fairly well. We feel both awe at the wonder of being alive and at peace with whatever it is that we have attained in our lives. And we must learn to forgive ourselves for our shortcomings and accompany that with the resolution to be better in the future. It's part of maturity to be at peace with ourselves right now. As the meditation master Thich Nhat Hanh said, peace is available in every moment, in every breath, in every step. Let's take a moment simply to be at peace. Mindfulness can help us accept the fact that there are events that are beyond our control that have an impact upon our lives. We do the best we can with what is available to us, but we must learn to be at peace with the present moment, to be at peace with our place in the world, and with the flow of events in our lives. You may not be able to control what happens to you, but you can control your reactions to what comes your way. You can shape your mind in a way that is wholesome for you and beneficial to those with whom you will come in contact. Mindfulness leads to acceptance of where you are right now, what you can do right now, and gives you a chance to think about what you can do to make the world a better place. That is the moral obligation under which all of us live. Not only do I need to find myself and my place in the universe, I need to be aware that my life has a purpose and that I can do good things and that the world can be a better place for my having been here. The significant religious scholar Karen Armstrong said that the deepest teachings of the great religions of the world could be boiled down to compassion, the ability to feel the pain of others without being overwhelmed by it. Compassion means being attentive to the needs of others, and it is other-directed. If you are to go forth and do great things, it must begin with a clear throat. It must begin with an awareness of who you are, what you have been, and what you can do to make the future better. I am aware that I am a bodily being, that I have pleasures and pains, and I am aware that I have opportunities to become better at virtually everything I do. As the wonderful British poet Gerard Manley Hopkins said, "What I do is me." Action by action, I reveal myself to myself and to the world around me. I am aware that I have my being in proximity to the other beings who surround me, and that I have certain duties and obligations, both to become a better person and to do some good things in the world I inhabit. Let's again take a moment to think of where we are in the world, what our particular opportunities are, and how we can make the day brighter for ourselves and others. Please rise in body or spirit for the benediction. who I am begins with being at peace with myself. My place